Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And we're underway. And he was quick to react. And here's Bale. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest. Out towards the flank. Ball driven towards the far post. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Pelé. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Khan punts it upfield. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Air Force Club clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Drogba. Decent chance! Oh, it's gone in! The breakthrough strike! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Vieira.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Aims beyond the defence. Spread neatly. And he's intervened well there. Corner then. Air Force Club with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Camavinga! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Looking for options for movement. He's only too happy to take that back. And this is Messi. And it's Bale. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Delivers the ball. Shapes to shoot! It's there! AC Milan are all square. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Drogba. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Otto spots it and intercepts. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Vinicius Junior. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. And here's Retegui. He's picked his way through. Now it's Retegui. Retegui! That's another chance. There's a goal! And again they hit the front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Air Force Club take the lead. Milan have reclaimed it. Bale.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Passes short and sharp. Vinicius Junior. And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. And the counter is on. Oh, no joy this time. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Air Force Club are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And the action
Numero
is
10,
back on the way.
Messi. Numero 8.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Campo per il numero 13.
Going to be disappointed with
Il
that.
numero 23.
Knocks it into space.
Il numero 9, Gerrard.
Pele. Well read, nice interception. No, that's been intercepted. Cruyff. Now that's well seen too. And the pass is intercepted. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, there's the clearance. Vinicius Junior. Retegui. Oh, well played. That's a sharp pass. Oh, it's Van Basten.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Tries to pass it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Cruyff. Bale. That's a throw. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Camavinga. He's a sharp little ball here. Pele. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Oh, he's hit the bar! Cruyff! Otto attempts a clearance.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
That has ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a throw-in. Can he get on the end of this? Pass somewhat off target. Khan sends that a long way. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even Bev. Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Threads one in.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gerrard has it in a wide position. Now, can he find a finish? No, it's Gerrard. And it's Cruyff. Ronaldinho plays it short. Corner number 2 then. And that was somewhat errant. Now the great chance!
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That is a great pick out. Chance here to counter. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Cruyff. And that could set him on his way. Chouameni. Rijkaard makes the interception. Now it's Ronaldinho. Cruyff. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Camavinga. Drogba.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Air Force Club clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to...
Bullish header! Harmlessly behind.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Numero
actually.
20. Lasciano il campo per il numero 3. Roberto Carlos.
Tries to play it through.
Il numero 18. Cambio
Great
di
vision.
giocatori.
Oh, no, that was never
Ci
going to
saranno
make
3
it.
minuti di recupero.
Ronaldinho. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Van Basten. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's on it, can he get away? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Air Force Club really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.